storage space. Okay, supposedly Stephen King killed John Lennon. We're big Stephen King fans, by the way.
Why in the hell would Stephen King kill John Lennon?
The picture of the guy that he signs his autograph for that actually killed him later. I can't remember his name right now. Looks a lot like Stephen King.
Okay.
He's got the big thick glasses and the haircut and stuff.
Okay.
He does look a lot like Stephen King. So people like.
But you can tell the difference. Yeah. Stephen King is Stephen King. You can look like Stephen King all you like. You're not Stephen King.
Nobody can be Stephen King.
When John Lennon was killed by that dude, not Stephen King King was nowhere near there.
Exactly. It was Stephen King's
probably
like, you're crazy.
Home in Maine, writing a book about something awesome.
His wife Tabitha.
Well, he calls her Tabby.
I don't know. I want to know him personally because he's awesome. I don't know him personally.
Maybe after I finish my book, he'll want to meet me because my book is awesome.
I just want to meet Stephen King.
You can.
I want him to autograph my Carrie book.
Oh, son of a bitch, I'm bleeding. I must have scratched my leg open.
I'm waiting for another thing to load.
It could be a year.
What are conspiracy theories?
Conspiracy theories, let's think.
The government is spying on all of us.
Oh, there's always the theory that they have poisoned the groundwater.
Yes.
I heard about that one.
How fluoride is supposed to kill us too.
Yeah, they say that fluoride doesn't actually help your teeth at all. It's a way of like dumbing people down. People who have taken fluoride have shown drop in IQ.
I mean, I grew up in the country with well water, and I mean, I'm pretty smart. I didn't really drink a lot of fluoride.
I grew up in a town in Washington, and if they poisoned the groundwater, it didn't affect my IQ at all. I'm extremely intelligent. So...
How about the fact that they're never going to get a cure for cancer because of Big Pharma?
I believe that that's true.
Me too.
Because I think that they're like, we have possibilities of curing it. But every time there comes up with, oh, well, they may have the cure, all of a sudden, oh, wait, that wasn't right. We thought it was, but it's not, because Big Pharma pays them off to hide that cure. People keep saying, oh, we came up with a cure, or, you know,
same with HIV and stuff.
It worked on that.
Yeah, I think there's cures, especially for famous people.
I
think if you've got money.
What was that basketball player, Michael Jordan? Was that? No. Who was it that had AIDS or HIV?
But he's still alive and fine.
Who was that?
I don't remember.
I think it was Michael Jordan.
No, it wasn't him.
Michael somebody. Anyway, the famous basketball player that got HIV, he's still fine.
Charlie Sheen and everything, they're all fine.
Wasp just went into your mirror.
Oh, cool.
That's not cool. That's awful. What if they build a nest? I'm allergic.
How about Area 51?
We were just talking about that.
Maybe. How about the stupid people that are going to go there?
Oh, jeez. Honestly, I think that wasn't started by who they think it was started by. I think that was the government who either paid somebody to make that shit up, get it started, so that they could kill off millions of people. Because all these people that are going to show up at Area 51 are just going to fucking walk right into a fucking shooting spree.
The government's just going to shoot them up.
They're just going to kill everybody. They're not even going to try to arrest anybody. They're just going to kill every single person that shows up.
The signs say they're going to shoot first, ask questions later. It doesn't actually say that, but that's what it should say.
No, but they've actually said that on the news. They're like, the government's not going to try to arrest anybody. They're not going to try to set up traps to stop them. They're just going to start shooting every single person that shows up at Area 51.
The military.
How many millions of people are going to show up there and just get murdered?
It's going to be on the news, and the military is going to be
waiting. It's going to be a justified killing because they're attempting to trespass.
We are never going to know everything that's in Area 51.
And even if some people get into Area 51, I can guarantee you, if there was something there, the government would move it somewhere else.
Or it's already been moved. That's another theory that it's been moved already to another.
If there's proof of aliens at Area 51, it's probably moved to like Area 49 or something, so that you know, even if people do somehow freaking get in there, it's not gonna make any difference because it's just an empty building.
How about the Roswell Incident itself? Supposedly, that's where the aliens are from.
There's never been actual proof that that happened.
Like, I know, but I still wonder because there's so many people that was there that have told stories that when the government took the stuff, they changed the stuff that was on the TV. Like, because there's pictures of actual what they found supposedly, but they said that the people that actually was there said that that's not the real stuff that was there. And like, at the beginning they were starting to report that it was UFOs, and then they changed
claimed
it.
That the people that were there were crazy. They started falsifying records that they had been in mental institutions. They started falsifying records that they had gone crazy, had been arrested for violence or something like that, so that they could discredit every single person that said, oh, but it was UFOs, or this is what we actually saw versus what they said they saw.
Well, there's damage control, just like the Men in Black, which I've seen pictures of, and they're creepy looking. And there is damage control. Whenever you see or have proof of aliens or anything extraterrestrial, that there is like a group of Men in Black that will come in. And you can look on the internet, like on YouTube especially, there's like pictures. How about any like Loch Ness Monster and stuff?
I believe the Loch Ness Monster is real. I think there's an underground cave down there, and that she goes down in there and hides in the cave when people show up. And that she comes out, and those pictures are real.
Yeah.
But she's so fast that they can't snap a good pic. You know what I mean?
Or they even said that the sonar scares her off.
Yeah.
Because it is such a loud ding, ding, ding. I don't know what to do. How about Shane Dawson's big, oh my god, Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy? You didn't hear about that?
No.
That they add pizza from
the pizza
the other
thing. Oh, yeah. I've heard that. And honestly, I've eaten those pizzas, and they're nasty, so
I don't like them anyway.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was real. They just go, well, this one has something on it, so throw that one away. But this one has nothing on it, and we can just use it again. They do taste like they're day old, so you never know.
Supposedly, the government knows when Yellowstone's supposed to erupt.
You can't. You can't predict that shit. You can't. How do you predict when a volcano is going to erupt?
Supposedly the chamber by Mount Rushmore holds secrets, but there is an actual chamber that they were going to use for like a...
it was used in...
time capsule.
It was used in... what is that movie? No, not Da Vinci Code. National Treasure. The one with Nick Cage. They actually showed it in that movie. They show him going into... I think it was the second one. They show him going into that chamber. It was used. Like the actual one. The actual place was in the movie. That's what I heard.
Because there's people in Idaho saying the government is poisoning them with chemicals, which I'm not too surprised because that's how a few diseases have actually came out, though.
Well, look at Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing. That's another place that's
Flint,
like...
you mean?
Yeah, Flint. Sorry, I always get them mixed up. But that's another place that they're like, there's all these poisons in our water. How the hell did it happen? It wasn't because of industrial crap, because there's no industrial crap around there. So how the hell did all these poisons and chemicals get into the water and start killing people? Either one person went, I'm going to be a dick, or the government came in and said, we're just going to make it look like an accident. Or they'll never know.
I guess there was, in 1988, there were 3,000 reports of UFOs in Virginia.
Interesting.
The whole Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, God.
Nobody knows where he is. People think he's under the stadium. People think he's probably sleeping with the fishes.
Who knows? There's all sorts of theories about where his body could be found.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Minnesota is hearing low humming. It's been happening for a while. Like all of Minnesota is just constantly hearing, like Alexandria, Minnesota is constantly hearing a. Yep.
Okay, with that, what if you don't live there? If you walk in, do you still hear it?
Mm-hmm. Like people.
But if you leave, it stops.
Yeah. Everybody that goes there.
I hadn't heard of that one, but that's an interesting thing to know. Huh. Very, very interesting.
I was trying to think of what's his name. He's in Alcatraz.
That was me.
Oh.
I'm trying to get the walks out. Now it's stuck. Okay, there it goes.
The famous mobster. He went to Alcatraz. Al Capone.
Oh.
I thought he died in Alcatraz. He didn't die in Alcatraz.
Is that a Mandela
Yeah,
effect?
I heard it the other day. Sorry, it was random, but I have ADD. Yeah, I read it. I watched it in another video.
She does have ADD.
Here's one in Oregon. The Masons hold an annual meeting in the Malheur Cave in Oregon, sparking conspiracy theories.
I've heard all sorts of shit like that. There's caves all over the place that have underground things. It's like a hidden room that the Freemasons go into, or the Illuminati are hiding all these like Nazi things down in there or some shit. It's weird. But there's no way to prove it either.
Did you see the, what was it on top of? Was it Japan or something? There was, in the clouds, it looked like there was a whole nother town in the clouds. It was really trippy. And there's been a few, there's been a giant walking it through the clouds. Go on YouTube, you guys. It looks trippy.
I've never heard of that, but it sounds interesting.
Bear with me, people.
Bear with her.
I like to make my videos raw. I kind of look at the theories first, so that I make videos.
Sometimes we discuss them, but we didn't discuss them this time, so.
We did a little bit. Well, the
A few.
Mandela effects that we did not discuss because we wanted to raw
Oh yeah, I wanted to react to those.
reactions.
What?
Look at it, the puppy dogs.
We're doing a video.
Squirrel.
You're looking at the dogs.
Squirrel. We're at the park.
She seriously does this constantly. Squirrel.
That's another thing. Up is supposed to be based on, supposedly the old guy in Up dies, and the little boy is actually his spirit guide, and he tries to have you watched that? But when he gets told that he can never look, he can no longer live there after his wife passed away, that he puts all the balloons in the house, it floats up. Well, supposedly he's heading to heaven. Which, in my theory, heaven is whatever you make it to be. Kind of like what dreams may come. It is whatever you feel it is.
For all the supernatural fans out there, that you have a door that you walk into and it's like your perfect life, how you would have lived your life perfectly,
And
how you wanted it.
if you're miserable, that's why I think suicides, when they say suicides go to hell, it's because for one, you die so suddenly. For two, you are so miserable when you go. So you kind of make your own hell.
That makes sense, actually.
Because you're already, like in What Dreams Become, his wife is so upset because he's died, and she's making her own hell.
That was a really good movie, too.
It's a very good book, too.
I have read the book.
I have the book. I just love Robin Williams, too. JFK assassination, 9/11 call, let's see. The moon landing is fake.
We already talked about that. Let's say it was faked.
It's not.
If it was,
Ah, the Reptilian People.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
That's a good one. Supposedly.
Why do you think Doctor Who did a whole thing about it?
If you go on YouTube, you can see a bunch of famous people like Hillary Clinton's eyes changed to reptilian people.
It's fake. If they were real, we would have found them by now.
Like, yeah, they're reptilian people.
I'm a reptile.
I knew it.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
What other good ones? That's all that I had from my list. I'm sure we can think of other good ones.
You could always comment below and tell us about some that we missed or that we didn't, think of. Let us know, and we'll make a new video about some of the ones that you guys tell us about.
Illuminati symbols in the money.
It is. Have you looked?
Yeah. The little eye.
It's there. It's there. And it's because, or the theory is that the Illuminati paid to have it put in there so that they would be on all the money, and they would essentially control all of the money.
And kids don't smoke. Smoking in my video again.
I'm a good boy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to quit.
We're hoping to have a baby someday.
Soon. We're trying. Or we're going to try soon.
Anyways, I guess this ends up being a 2-part video. Like and subscribe, since I always seem to forget that. I see a lot of people watching my videos. Just subscribe. It doesn't hurt. Just please.
If you subscribe for no other reason than that we're adorable.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Because, like, I actually work hard. So.
I'll cry if it helps.
This is just a hobby, but it'd be kind of nice to see subscribers. Anyways, bye you guys.